Hi everybody, I'm back. Melissa Paluzzi here with a reading of the month. This is going to be for March 2026. I'm going to be pulling 4 cards for us as a collective reading. This month I'm going to use the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by Catrin. Hope that's saying that right. Catrin? Welz-Stein. Oh, Catrin, that sounds really pretty. I like that name. Welz-Stein. I think that might be how she says it. All right, so let's just do a little shuffle here. It's not normally how I do things. Usually I pick them out ahead of time. But I'm going to do something a little different this time. This is for the collective for March 2026. All right, here we go. We have 4 Wednesdays, so I'm going to pull 4 cards. The first one we have is the Page of Cups. Oh, good. All right, so let's look at this card. These cards are filled with beautiful imagery that our subconscious can process easily. All right, so you see this young lady, she's looking into her teacup and it's got a goldfish in it. They look like they're having a conversation. Now the pages traditionally in tarot are deliverers of information. They're also youthful, usually younger. So this may be someone younger in your life who has some information to give you, some knowledge to share, some inspiration to bring. And the cups is about our emotions. So maybe check in with yourself and notice where you are and your emotional levels. Do you feel like some new things are starting to come in? The way that energy is on the earth right now, there's a lot of really good opportunities for us to be expanding ourselves in our heart chakra and in the way that we hold love in our system. So this looks like some new things are coming in for us. So just keep your eyes peeled and your energy aware for the new ways of thinking that could come your way about your emotions, your state of feelings, and how you express those. You know, how do you feel about the fish in the teacup having a conversation with you? You know, it's probably really enjoying its nice little warm bath there, and it just wants to park itself and have a dialogue. It's kind of fun little image. All right, what do we have for the second Wednesday? We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, love when I see the queens. So this is a more mature energy. The Pentacles holds the energy of money, security, home, the things that make you feel safe, the things that make you feel secure. And she is at a very high level emotionally for how she handles finances and money, and she's quite abundant. And she does like to share her abundance. I want to say Queen of Pentacles sometimes shares a little too much, and she might end up at some point looking around saying, oh, I didn't get any for myself. that can happen to the queens. They have a tendency to just give and give and give and sometimes forget about themselves. So if that's you, if you're a constant giver, constantly doing for others, and you forget about yourself, this is a reminder to you to include yourself in whatever it is that you're sharing. Third Wednesday, we have the Three of Cups. Oh, I like this one. This means we're going to be spending some time with people that we enjoy, that we probably share emotional bonds with because it's a Cups card. You can see they have some hula hoops there, and one of them has roped all 3 of them inside this hula hoop. So they get along well, they support each other. They all are very different from one another in how they look. So that means, you know, we don't have to look the same to get along and find value in each other. And they, you know, they each are holding their own individual identities. So that's a beautiful way to interact with others. We don't have to give up who we are in order to really enjoy somebody else and their conversation and opinions. So I do feel like we're working our way towards this, to have the capacity to be understanding and compassionate of how other people view the world, and not just, you know, forcing our own lens on everybody else. So we are moving in this direction, and if you don't feel like you're participating in that, it might be time for a change of thought on how rigid you are with your own perceptions of things. And the 4th week of March, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so this is an air energy. That means this is about thoughts. And you can see there that she's holding to her chest one of those eggs. She's feeling like she has to protect it. So this is a protective energy. And you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, we see the knight slinking off with a whole bunch of swords because he's trying to stop the war. If they don't have their swords, they can't fight each other. And this is that same kind of energy where looks like she's going to be moving all of her eggs. She's got kind of a sneakiness about her because she's in the shape of a serpent. And it's just her thoughts that are feeling untrustworthy here. And she feels like she has to move some things to keep them safe. So the last week of the month, you might be feeling some sort of way about people taking what's yours or needing to hide what's yours. And if that's the case, just be open to the possibility that you might be thinking about your abundance in the wrong way. If you're experiencing this, you're probably experiencing lack. And so, whenever we are experiencing lack, we definitely are not drawing abundance to us. So examine your thoughts about those things and see where you really land on letting the universe take care of you and providing for your needs, and if you have any fears in the way of letting that happen. All right, so that's the message for this month. We've got some new information coming in about how we love, how we can love, how we can perceive love, seeing it in very different ways maybe than we have before. That's a beautiful thing. We've got Queen of Pentacles for the second Wednesday. We're feeling abundant. We want to share. We want everybody to experience the feeling of being whole, healed, and complete with this Queen of Pentacles energy. And that's also a beautiful thing. So perhaps the first Wednesday lends to our energy here as the queens. And then we have a little playtime, a little time with our companions, having conversation, fun, enjoying each other. So let yourself have a little playtime, have some fun, enjoy your friends and your family. And then when we get to the last week of the month, again, just a little reminder to check yourself for your belief systems, and if you're limiting yourself, if you're feeling like you have to be sneaky and hide things. If so, you might have an abundance block. So let's work on that if that's the case. All right. Otherwise, you might be feeling like somebody's trying to take things from you. And that's something that you can solve with your discernment, and you can do some healing on that. All right. So this is never, it can be someone doing something to you, but the solution is always within you. So just always remember that. That's very empowering to know that no matter what's going on, the solution to how you feel is always within you. And if you don't know how to change that, I can help you change that. That's what I do. I do hypnotherapy, and in transformational coaching, human design, I have a lot of tools to help you be able to shift your thoughts and your patterns. So if you need me, here I am. You can find me at melissapaluzzi.com. Reach out if you need anything. Have any questions. All my info should be on all the places that you can find me, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the things. All right, I hope you have a terrific March, and I will see you in April.